Hi boys and girls, this is Mr. Ibarra and we have a new math lesson today. For today's lesson you're going to need several things. You're going to need your math book, you're going to need your pencil, and you are going to need some blocks. So press pause on the video, go get your math items, and then come back and push play when you're ready. Let's get started by reading the learning objective for today. I can find sums by adding 0. Read it one more time. I can find sums by adding 0. So today we're going to talk about this word 0. And so 0 means that we have 0 of something. We have nothing of it. So, for example, this tree has 2 apples. This tree has 0 apples or no apples. Okay? I could also say this hand has 2 blocks. This hand has 0 blocks. So 0 means that we have nothing. There is none of it. So now I'm going to tell a story. I ate 2 red cherries. And then later on that day, I ate 0 red cherries. So how many red cherries did I eat? That's right. I ate 2 cherries. I can also write that as a number sentence. So I could say, I ate 2 red cherries. Later that day, I ate 0 red cherries. So how many cherries did I eat? Let's see. 1, 2, plus 0 more makes 2. Got that? Great. In the morning, there were 0 kids playing on the playground. In the morning, there were 0 kids playing on the playground. Later on that day in the afternoon, 3 children were playing on the playground. So how many children are playing on the playground now? That's right. 3 children are playing on the playground. I can write that as a number sentence. 0 children were playing in the playground in the morning. Later on that afternoon, 3 children were playing in the playground. So that means how many children played in the playground that day? That's right, 3, because 0 plus 3 equals 3. Now it's time to do our math pages. We're working on page number 29 today. So make sure you have page 29. So let me tell you a story. We're going to use our blocks to help us tell this story. So get your blocks ready. And it says, 7 people bought a glass of lemonade in the afternoon. 7 people. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 0 people bought a glass of lemonade in the evening. So am I going to add any blocks there? No. Okay. So it says, how many people bought a glass of lemonade in all? And write an addition number sentence to show your work. So let's see. So how many people bought it total? Well, let's count all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that was in the morning, and then in the afternoon, 0. So I think I can write a number sentence, and I'm going to say 7 plus 0 equals what? That's right, 7. Fantastic. Now, let's turn the page. See and show. When you add 0 to a number, the sum is the same as the number. So 4 plus 0 equals 4, right? Because we have 4 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 0 dots over here, so that makes 4. When you add a number to 0, the sum is the same as the number. So if you have 0, and then you add the dots, these 2 dots, 0 plus 2 makes 2. So the sum is 2. Okay, so now you can use your blocks if you need to use your blocks for this, or you can count the dots on the domino. It is your choice, whatever works best for you. So this one says 0 plus 8 equals blank. So how many dots do we have here? Well, let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you could count the dots like I did, or you can put 8 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But the answer is 8. Okay? How about this one? 5 plus 0 equals blank. So let's count these dots. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 0 dots makes, that's right, 5. Okay? Now, this is an easy one. 1 plus 0. So how many dots do we have? That's right, 1. How about here? 0 plus 3. 0 and 3 makes how many? That's right, 3. Great job. So when you are adding 0 to a number, when you're adding 0 to the number, does it change the number? Do I see a pattern here? I think I see a pattern. So every time I add 0 to a number, the sum is the same, right, as that number. So now what I want you to do is work on page 31 and 32 on your own. It gives you a picture for the first one, but it doesn't give you pictures for the others. So if you need to use your blocks to help you count, then you may do so. When you are ready, push play on the video to see the answers. Okay, welcome back. Let's see if you got these right. So if I have 7 plus 0, well, we know that when we have 7 and we add a 0, it stays the same as this add-in. So the answer is 7. Okay, right here. 0 plus 6. So again, we know that when we add 0 and then another number, it stays the same. So the sum must be 6. Okay, how about this one? If we have 3, we could use some blocks here. And then 1, what's 3 plus 1? That's right, 4. Okay, how about this one? If I have 8 plus 0, well, I could put 8 blocks. And then 0 of the green ones. So that makes what? That's right, 8. Because we're not adding any more blocks. How about here? 3 plus 0. Well, I'm going to add 3 of these red blocks. How many of the green ones should I add? That's right, 0. So the answer is 3. It doesn't change because we haven't added any blocks. How about here? 2 plus 3. Well, I can add 2 red blocks, 3 green ones. What does that make? That's right, 5. Okay, and this one? 0 plus 9. So how many of these red blocks should I add? 0. How about the green ones? 9. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what's the answer? The answer is 9 because I haven't added any red blocks. Okay, how about here? 0 plus 5. Well, I have 0 red blocks, and I'm going to put how many green? 5. So the answer must be 5. How about here? 1 plus 3. I have 1 red block and 3 green blocks. So how many blocks do I have? 1 plus 3? 4. Fantastic. How about here? 0 plus 2. Okay, so I'm going to put 0 red blocks and how many green? 2 green blocks. So what's the answer? 2. Fantastic. Now, 4 plus 2, what does that make? Well, let's see, I'm going to put 4 red blocks. I'm going to put 2 green blocks, and that makes 6. Okay, now let's flip the page. Let's read this. Jackson has 4 canoe paddles. Ian has 0 paddles. How many paddles do they have altogether? Well, I know that Jackson has 4 canoe paddles. I know that Ian has 0. And the question I want answered is how many do they have altogether? So I'm going to circle that. So now Jackson has 4, so I'm going to put 4 red ones. And Ian has how many? That's right, he has 0. So what number sentence can I say? Well, I can say 4, because that's how many Jackson has, plus 0, because that's how many Ian has. That makes what? That makes 4 paddles. So I'm going to write the answer right here. 4 paddles. Did you get that? Great. Here's another one. Grayson ate 2 hot dogs. His friend ate 4 hot dogs. How many hot dogs did they eat altogether? So Grayson ate 2 hot dogs. His friend ate 4 hot dogs. And how many did they eat all together? So I'm going to circle that because that's my question. So let's see. So if Grayson ate 2 hot dogs and his friend ate, 4 hot dogs, I'm going to make it a different color so I know that that's his friend's. So how many hot dogs did they eat all together? That's right, 6. So let's write 6, right? Because that's 2 plus 4 equals 6. That's what our blocks show. Okay, last one. Adrian adds 6 plus 0 like this. Tell why Adrian is wrong. Make it right. So this is what Adrian did. Did you use your blocks to solve this? So let's see. 6 plus 0 equals 0. That doesn't look right. So let's see. Let's add 6 red blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many green blocks should I add? 0, right? So he said that he should have 0 blocks. Do we have 0 blocks here? No. We have 6. So let's write the correct answer, right? Let's write the answer here. The right answer would be 6 plus 0 equals what? 6. Fantastic. So that's what his answer should be. All right, boys and girls, that's it for today. Make sure you take a picture of this page and submit it to Seesaw, and I'll see you again later. Bye.